Hello again. Welcome to case study video 4. This is what I like to call old school versus new school because it's the first time that we're really going to look at some of the inherent problems of the more traditional techniques that have been used in landscape photography for decades. This is the image that we used in the ebook, and as we can see, we have a sea stack and some foreground rocks that move into this transitional zone where the horizon is cutting through behind them. The sky obviously is very bright. I mean, you're looking into a setting sun, and those red highlights are extremely bright. And I believe it was a 3-stop graduated neutral density filter, probably hard. Like I said, it's maybe 4-5 years ago that I took this image. And what's happened is that these foreground sea stacks have been made completely jet black. I mean, there's absolutely no detail in there at all. And if we move into the develop module and use the black slider, that's it up 100%, and it's opened up a little bit of these shadows, but this is gone. I mean, this is black beyond black. The area in the sky where the graduated neutral density filter has also heavily darkened some of those shadowy clouds are also, you basically see these are also clipped. So we're really in a situation, if we highlight the blocked out shadows completely, even that makes no effect, and you can see how quickly that whole area just degenerates into totally blacked out shadows. This is the inherent problem with using graduated neutral density filters to balance exposures where anything moves across the horizon. So what's the alternative? Well, the alternative is to take multiple exposures. Here's a similar scenario taken on the north coast of Spain, and we have we haven't got the great dramatic light, but I mean this image was taken to create these books basically. The foreground, this exposure is for the sky, and as you can see, there's no clipping in this. In fact, we can brighten that up quite a ways before we start to lose that detail. And I've taken a second exposure here for this foreground boulder. Now again, this is an exposure that I would probably brighten a little, and we're starting to get the clipping. Now, Lightroom these days can do a pretty excellent job in starting to control these clipped areas and so forth. So this shot, given contemporary tools, is savable as a single exposure. No filter was used here. As you can see, the sea stack in the distance, there's no black line. If I'd used a graduated neutral density filter here, we would definitely have a very dark sea stack, and probably this cliff top would be dark as well. So in case study video 5, we will move on with this image using these two exposures to create one single file that is holistic and tonally consistent. So thanks very much. That's the end of case study video 4.